Okay, hello and welcome to Craigslist Cash Cow, the first and only software that stays under the radar and will post your posts to Craigslist automatically undetected. And I know many people have told you that before, but I'm going to prove it to you in the next 24 minutes. So all you have to do is stay on this video, watch it to the end. You're going to get a great discount bonus to automate all the leads you'll ever need the rest of your life. Here is the layout of the software. We send you the exe file, a login and password. We have quite a bit of security on it, so you can be assured that if the monthly fee is paid, you'll be able to use it because we're charging a very low price, nothing like Cloud Genius, because we want a lot of people to use this and make a lot more money getting leads, selling leads, whatever you want to do with it. So in this particular view, you're looking at the layout of how it works. I'm using this account. I'm logged into this account to Craigslist. It looks like you're in Craigslist, but you're actually not. You're inside our software. So I only have one account in this particular account. It's ready for repost, but I'm not going to repost this one. I'm just going to show you a few of the features and then get to the repost. Tab 1 is where you would do your new accounts. If you want to do a new account in a particular state, we have them all there. We have the job offers exactly like Craigslist. We have the guidelines. We tell you what IP address you have, so if you need to change it for other cities, it automatically alerts you of that. If you want to clear your cache, you can do that very fast between posts, which you should all do. Other than that, we have a log out and log into the accounts. We're going to have a drop down for all the accounts you have. I have about 30 or 40 that I work with here myself, and it's showing you the way that you can schedule the repost and renews automatically. You can do it by minutes, you can do it by hours, or you can do it by days. As you know, you cannot repost for 48 hours, so we put that in here so that you can actually set the date to check every account and every ad that you have automatically every day, all day. You don't have to do a darn thing except wait for the email address link to come to your box and just click it and you're done. So I'm going to show you in this presentation of several accounts being reposted and going all the way through and becoming live, and I never even touched any of the buttons to click on them. So the other tabs are just exactly like if you would make a brand new account, just like in Craigslist. You would put your post here, your title, exactly like Craigslist. If you want to use a PVA number, you would put it in here. You would get verified exactly like you have to do manually. And then the final tab is the magic tab that does the reposting and renew for you on autopilot. If you had 10 accounts, you would basically have 10 applications open, one account per application. And to do that, you would just go down to here, right click on Windows Form, and another one would pop up. I'm not going to do that, so we're going to X out of there. There it is right there. So you can use this for as many accounts as you want. You can set up the repost on each account any way you'd like, anytime you would like. It will just go through and look for the repost at the time you set. It will repost for you, send you the email link. You forward all your email accounts for your Craigslist accounts, forward them back to one email account, and then during the day when that email link comes into your box, you just click on the link and your ad's posted. That's as easy as it gets, and it works, and we're going to show you it works. So we've been using this for a long time. We've been coding for about a year to get it to work. It was very, very difficult, but we got it to this point, and we know what we're doing. And when changes happen on Craigslist part, we're able to handle it and change it immediately. So do not worry about that. So this is the layout that you would use for new accounts. Now, once you get a new account live, you're either going to have a renew button or a repost button. I find that I have a lot more repost buttons, and it's much, much harder to automatically repost, and that's what took us so much time. So this is how you would do a new account, login, password, and that's it. So now we're going to show you the repost feature. I picked a different account because it had actually 3 ads that needed reposting. It's a different account, different Craigslist account. I made a video of this. I'm going to play the video now, and you will see that I am not clicking on any buttons. The software is will go through these accounts, and it will find them. It will click on all the links until you get to, you can see the application working right there. I have this set for about 3 minutes between each window popping up. So this would be if you manually did the repost right now. This is what you would find, and you would have to click the next button and the next button and the next button. So we're just going to watch this. It's going to take 2 to 3 minutes to go to the next window, then the next window, and then all the way through to the email account. So I want everyone to see this. Oop, and of course, apologize for that, but I hate Windows updates just like you do, but oh well. So the software works on Windows only. It'll work on 7 or 8. It doesn't matter. It's a Microsoft application type of code. And all you have to have for it to work on your computer is a working Internet Explorer. If you do not have the IE browser working, it will not work. But other than that, it will work on every Windows computer. Just make sure IE is working, because that's the browser that we show in our software. So I don't know how many people actually post on Craigslist, but I am assuming there's millions of them. And if you know anything about Craigslist, you know that it is easy to get ghosted or deleted or flagged, and it's very difficult to post a lot of accounts every day, particularly in different cities. But we think we've got all the bases covered here. We do not have it integrated with a proxy software yet, but we will within 2 months. I use Proxy Rental almost exclusively, but it does work with any proxy. I'm not guaranteeing that Craigslist will use the proxy that you use, but proxy rental, as far as I'm concerned, is the best. So as you're looking at this interface, you are, let me see how far it's going here. Yep. So some people may want to repost very fast, and some people may want to repost slow. You can see that it's working again. It took about 3 minutes for the software to find the next window, and that is key for this working. You do not want the exact same time between windows, because everything gets tracked that you do when you're working inside Craigslist. So again, I believe we have that covered with the special algorithm that we're using. So I've had no problems with this, and it's just a matter of starting as many new accounts as you can, getting that first new account live, so that you will either get a renew button or you will get a repost button, and then just have the application open for as many accounts as you have, and just make sure that your computer stays on, because the software will continually run and look to repost all your ads wherever they are until they're all reposted, and then if you have it checked again every 48 hours, it will go back in 48 hours and check all your accounts again. So I believe it's going to reduce your posting time by a lot, 50 to 75%, depending on where you post. I post primarily in jobs, and I do a lot in healthcare. I have produced almost 1,500 calls for clients in the education niche. This works very good with driving leads to schools. They pay very well, and when I can get a post live for a school in the particular category that I use, I usually get 2 to 3 calls from each post at least, and each call is worth about $20. So you can make an awful lot of money doing this. Of course, you can use the software for anything, and a lot of internet marketers use Craigslist to drive leads for roofers or plumbers. It doesn't matter, it's going to work. You just change the category on the first tab and the city, and you post, and the software will just look for, as you can see, it already posted the first account, and that was a repost, and now it is already on the next account, I believe. But I'm just going to sit here and watch it, and the same thing will happen. You will wait, I don't know, 2 or 3 minutes, and then it will go to the next window, the next one, and the next window. I'm going to show you, the email accounts that come from Craigslist. I forward them all to one email address, and as they come in during the day, I just click on the links, and I know my ads are getting posted. The other thing that you can do is you can the other thing that you can do with this is you can get leads for your own business. If you're an internet marketer, you can post in any city you want to get new customers. It will work in any city, any place in the world where there is Craigslist, as long as you have a Windows-based computer. You can see down below the site where we're going to have this software available. Right now it's October 25th, 2014, and it probably won't be available until next week. And we're going to charge $27 a month. We think that's very reasonable, and the reason we are is because we will have to make changes every week at least, if not twice a week, to keep the software running, depending on the amount of changes that Craigslist does. We've already had to make 4 or 5 major changes in the development phase. So we feel confident that it's going to work, it's going to stay under the radar, and it's going to make your life a lot easier, because you now can spend all your time just getting new accounts, getting them live, and then just sitting back and waiting for the leads to come in. So that was showing you that the email link came to my inbox. And I clicked on the link, and now it is going to go to the next account, and it's going to keep posting. Now, once and you have to click the link, the email link that comes in. You can see it just found the next account, and it is reposting the next account. If you don't click on the email link, it will keep trying to go to the same account. So you have to keep an eye on the email link when it comes in, and click on it during the day. But that's all you have to do, and then it will go to the next account and repost just like it's doing right now. I'm not clicking on any windows. I am not doing anything except sitting here and watching the software work. So as you can see, the site that we're going to launch this in is CraigslistCashCow.com. That should be up by the middle of next week, and we'll have a lot more explanation there, and we will have a PayPal button to purchase. You will need to get a login and password from our database, so that every time you launch the software you will have to plug that login and password. So of course we're doing this so we keep everybody honest, and there will be quite a bit of training on the site for anyone that owns the software. I've been doing this for quite a long time, and I pretty much stay in one niche myself now. I really don't need to go in any other niches, so I don't have a problem telling anybody what I'm doing or how I'm doing it, because there's really more business than anyone can handle once you know how to get your ads posted and get them live, and then you have this software to automatically repost them according to your schedule. You will just make new accounts, and you can go after clients that will get leads from Craigslist. Now, not every business will get leads from Craigslist, but I pretty much know all the main accounts that will work on Craigslist. Schools for sure. I'll go into depth on that inside the membership site. Roofers do well, plumbers, painting contractors, DUI attorneys, divorce attorneys, anything home remodeling related will work. Now, the city that you go in is very, very important. And I don't have time now to go over why the city is very important, but my biggest accounts for lead generation are in medium-sized cities. Not big cities and not small cities. Populations of 3 to 500,000, MSA, the whole area. And then I'm not quite sure why, but I know that Craigslist in medium to smaller cities, they do not scrutinize posting as much as big cities. They can be a pain in bigger cities and larger cities. They have more people looking at ads, and it's harder to get them live and keep them live. But there's just so much business out there. There's so many cities. There's so many niches that you can generate leads for yourself or customers. There's really, I'm not worried about anybody going crazy with the software, which you can, because there's just you have to learn how to post on Craigslist. Also, you have to know titles. You have to know what to put in the body of the post. What to say, what not to say. There is an art to it, and I'm going to try and put in the membership site everything that I know that will help you get your ads posted and go live and not get deleted. That is the key. It's not the best looking ad, or the brightest or the most graphic ad. It's just the ad that Craigslist likes. And you have to know what they want and what they like, and then do it exactly their way. Because if you try to do it your way, there's a much greater chance that you will get ghosted, or you will get deleted, and then all the work you did is worthless. So I'm going to have all that training inside the membership site, and I'm going to tell you how the niche that I'm using is making me more money than I ever have in internet marketing. And you can see that it just reposted the second ad, and now I believe the videos, I'm going to go to my email account, and I'm going to look for the email links. There it is. And that's all you have to do, is look for your email account. If you have a lot of accounts that are getting reposted, you're going to get quite a few emails in a day. The first link down there was the first ad that got posted, and that Craigslist ad there is the second one that got posted. As you can see, the cursor is not clicking on any link. Now I'm going to have to click on, I paused that because I had to click on that link, and then if you get the term of use, you don't always get that. Sometimes after on a repost it automatically posts, and sometimes you'll get that little pop-up, but that's okay, because if that's all you have to do, okay. So we clicked on those links, And now I went back to the so I'm going to log out. When you change accounts, you always have to log out first and log back in. Okay? So I logged out and I logged back in, and lo and behold, the ad that I had deleted got reposted. So it was a deleted ad, if you remember, on that first screen, and it actually got reposted by the software. And the second ad also got reposted by the software. And I believe I only have one account left, one ad left in this account to get reposted. So, and I never touched a thing except my email link. So we think this will help a lot of people, and this will make your life a lot easier. We can't guarantee you won't get deleted, ghosted, or flagged, but this will allow you to make more new accounts, many more new accounts, and that is the key. Take your time on the new accounts. Get that first one live if you can, and then even if you don't get calls on it, just get it live, because the money is in the repost. And now that you won't have to do any work for the repost, you'll have a lot more time to make a new ad work for you. So it's helped me a lot. I am besides schools, I do a lot of marketing for dentists, and I also have a dental assisting online school that I made, and I sell a full dental marketing dental assistant school package to dentists for around $7,000. And I'm doing that because I know that I can get them all the new students they need. So that's been very lucrative for me, because I guarantee them they'll get 20 calls for students, and that just closes the deal. So I'm not at this point, I'm not going to show any training on that, but I may one day. But this here is something that I wanted to get out for people that struggle with Craigslist and say it doesn't work. You're just not doing it right, and so now it's posting again, and it reposted the ad again. In a renew ad, there's only one click. In a repost, you have to go through 4 windows and then click the email account. So renew ads are easy to do. It was the repost one that really gave us a lot of problems. I mean, getting it to work, and I believe we're the only ones that have gotten it to work. Now there is Clad Genius that is automated, and I used it for 4 or 5 months. It's good, but it's very complex. It's expensive. It was just, for me, it was just too much. It was too automated for me, and it was hard to control. So this is definitely way better than manual. It's not as automated as Clad Genius, but it's way more automated than manual, and you have control over it. You have control over the new post. You'll still have to use a PVA number to get that account live, You'll have to have good IP addresses, no question about that. But we are working on getting this integrated with proxy rental, so our software will also, while you're sleeping, go find your city and will repost your ads when it finds a proper IP address. It's not done yet, but that will happen. And the other thing that my developer thought of, just told me today, is we're going to have this application on smartphones. We're going to have a full application app for your phone, and you'll be able to post right from your phone. And the reason we're going to do it is I believe that it will be easier to get your ads to stick using a cell phone, because the IP addresses change more often, and you can choose to not show your site when you do post. But that's probably going to be 6 months down the road. So enjoy the software, and I hope you purchase it. We're going to give great support.